Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Live Dive. I hope you're having a good start to your week. Before we dive into what we want to talk about today, I just got a quick announcement for you. Remember, this coming Sunday, February 4th, is Super Bowl Sunday. The Philadelphia Eagles will be taking on the New England Patriots up in Minnesota for the Super Bowl title. And as always, has been a yearly tradition for our college age and young adult age group, now known as The Bridge. We will be having a Super Bowl party after the evening service. And it will be taking place at Brett and Angie's house, which I believe is, I do know it's right off of McIntosh Road. If you need directions, I will be more than happy to text it to you or send you it through, any of our social media platforms, or you can just ask me in person. So again, the Super Bowl party this Sunday, February 4th, after the evening service. What I want you to do is to bring your favorite snacks or chips, or if you can, maybe even bring drinks. That way we have plenty of food to eat, plenty of drinks to drink. So we are out there having a good time at Brett and Angie's house. Again, right off of McIntosh Road. I can certainly give you the address and specific directions should you need it. Feel free to contact me. So tonight's live dive is going to be a little bit of a different approach than before. However, our theme of the month hasn't changed. But today is the last time we'll be talking about our theme of the month, which is simply making godly choices. Making godly choices. And one last godly choice I want to talk to you about today is making the choice of sharing the gospel with the people around you. Now, as you can see right there, our new series that we'll be starting tomorrow night is called Engage. So for the next 4 Wednesdays, starting tomorrow night, we will be talking about how to engage our culture with the gospel in a relevant way, how to evangelize. But in order for us to share the gospel with the people around us, it's key for us as Christians to really understand the importance of the gospel, what it really means. Now, the word gospel, we got that from a Greek word, evangelion. Evangelion. Now, evangelion simply means good news. Now, this word was used back in the ancient Greek culture when it came to announcing good news that would really impact a lot of people, especially maybe victories in battle that they had just won. So the Greeks used evangelion to talk about good news. And for us today, we have good news. And the good news is simply stated best in John chapter 3, verse 16. You all heard this verse. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And see, this is the advantage that we have when it comes to evangelizing and to sharing our faith with others, is that we live in a world today where it seems like every time we turn on to the TV to watch news, or maybe we're on Facebook and we see that news feed off to the side, it always seems to be bad news that isn't fun to hear, but yet we have an advantage. The news we have to share, the gospel that we share, is good news. It's not bad news. It's the news that Jesus Christ loved you so much, he wants you to go to heaven, that he died on the cross for your sins. And I came across a man by the name of J.D. Greear. He's a pastor up in North Carolina, but he also wrote a book about the gospel and the importance of it, and how we need to remember that the gospel is what makes Christianity so revolutionary. But this is what he said. I want you to see how the gospel can make you genuinely passionate for God, free you from captivity to sin, and move you outward to joyful sacrifice on behalf of others. And what he's simply saying is that he's simply trying to convey the truth and the importance of the gospel to you and I before we share it to others. How life-changing and how amazing the gospel of Jesus Christ truly is. And so before we can engage our culture with the gospel, we need to understand the importance and the truth of it ourselves. So anyway, be sure to come on out tomorrow night for our Wednesday night class as we really kick off this Engaged series. Come on out to Tampa Free Will at 7 p.m. We'll be worshiping with the youth group first and then going upstairs to the gym mezzanine and talking about how we can engage our culture with the gospel. But until then, I hope you enjoy tonight's live dive, and God bless.